Master, destroy us!
Picture this. You're a battle-hardened clone trooper, blaster ready, heart pounding. You round the corner only to hear it. That unmistakable metallic rolling. Then suddenly, BAM! Energy shields up, twin blasters blazing. You've just made the last mistake of your life because you've run into a Droideka. These mechanical nightmares, also known as destroyer droids, are some of the most feared battle droids in the galaxy. But where did they come from? What makes them so deadly? And most importantly, how crazy do you have to be to 3D print one yourself? Well, I might just have the answer to that last one because I've been working on my own full-scale Droideka build. More on that later. But for now, let's dive into the history, design, and sheer devastation of one of Star Wars' most terrifying droids. To understand the Droideka, we have to travel far beyond the Republic, to the planet Kala 4. This backwater world was home to the Colicoids, an insectoid species famous for two things: advanced droid engineering and eating people. Absolutely, you heard that right. The Colicoids weren't just expert designers of death machines, they also had very interesting dietary habits. And it turns out, their inspiration for the Droideka's design came straight from their own biology. Droidekas mimic the Colicoids' hunched-over, insect-like posture, and their rolling mode even resembles how Colicoids move when they attack prey. Basically, they looked at themselves in the mirror and thought, you know what? We should make more of us, but with lasers. And thus, the Droideka was born. Unlike the cheap and mass-produced B-1 battle droids, Droidekas were built for one thing only: absolute devastation. Armed with twin rapid-fire blasters, these droids could mow down squads of clones like a hot vibroblade through bantha butter. And let's talk about that energy shield for a second. These shields were so powerful that even Jedi struggled against them. Lightsabers? Useless. Blaster fire? Good luck. The shields could deflect most standard attacks, making Droidekas one of the toughest enemies on the battlefield. But here's the catch. Droidekas weren't invincible. Their shields drained power fast, meaning they couldn't keep them up indefinitely, and if you caught them mid-roll before they deployed, you might stand a chance. Also, as demonstrated in the Clone Wars TV series, you could actually take out a Droideka with a well-placed, well-thrown, slow-moving thermal detonator as well. If these things were so powerful, why didn't the Separatists just mass-produce them and steamroll the Republic? Well, there's actually a few reasons for this. First would be the cost. Droidekas weren't cheap like B-1 battle droids. Each unit required high-quality materials, precision engineering, and advanced energy shielding. The Trade Federation loved quantity over quality, which is why they stuck to swarms of flimsy B-1s instead of deploying squads of Droidekas everywhere. And trust me, I can confirm firsthand that building one of these things is not simple. If you've been following my Droideka build series, you already know the struggle. But if you haven't seen it yet, I've been documenting my entire journey 3D printing and assembling a full-scale Droideka. It's a beast of a project, and honestly, after seeing the complexity of just the parts, I have way more respect for the Colicoids now. Even after the Clone Wars ended and the Empire rose, Droidekas left a lasting impact. They weren't as common as Imperial forces, but their terrifying design inspired later combat droids. There were also multiple variants of the Droideka, including the Droideka Mark II, which had stronger shields and better programming, the P-Series Droideka, which the Republic actually tried to repurpose against the Separatists, and spoiler alert, it really didn't go too well. And in Legends, there was even a scarier version called the Ultra Droideka, which had heavier armor, improved AI, and could basically tank an entire squad by itself. So in the end, Droidekas were some of the most fearsome droids in Star Wars history. They weren't invincible, but when deployed in the right place at the right time, they could single-handedly turn the tide of battle. Whether you're a Jedi, a clone, or just some unlucky smuggler, if you see a Droideka rolling toward you, well, you'd better start running. If you'd like to have a Droideka of your own, I've actually got some good news for you. Here at the Regal Rebel channel, I'm giving away a Hot Toys Droideka. The giveaway actually starts as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, and entering is super simple. All you have to do is be an active member of the Regal Rebel community. That means commenting on videos, joining the conversation in polls, and just generally being a part of the rebellion. The giveaway will run for 30 days after we hit 1,000 subs, and just to be safe here, YouTube is not a sponsor of this contest. Full details will be down in the description below. That's it for this week, Rebels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Droidekas, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you stay in the know. And if you want to support the channel while repping some awesome Star Wars inspired gear, check out the Regal Rebel merch store. That will be linked down in the description below as well. I've got some designs that any Star Wars fan would absolutely love. Oh, and don't forget, if you want a chance to win that Hot Toys Droideka, start engaging with the community now, because one of you is going home with an epic piece of Star Wars history. In the meantime, Rebels, keep dreaming, keep building, and until next time, always remember, rebellions are built on creativity.